Wow, this is clearly some alternative reality. Utah and Idaho are invading California. Does it have to do with our multiple genders? In the last video, I said I'd start contemplating suicide if we can get to 6,000 likes. Well, good thing for you. I've been training for this my entire life. Alright, now for this one, we're gonna take it a little bit more seriously. If we can get to 6,500 likes, then I'll return to a video like this, but with all communist states, or otherwise known as Perfect America. So I've done multiple series like this in the past, but the problem is, you know, when the states go democratic, that's just boring as shit. I mean, who cares about Kansas in general, right guys? But when they go democratic in a series like this, they are completely useless. But today, we will finally have a somewhat even playing field. Obviously, some states are, you know, bigger than others. Bigger and better in every single way. I'm actually just kidding. I know I'm from LA, but I do realize Californians are super fucking annoying. I'm so sorry you guys have to deal with this. This will also be the first time where I've disabled the rest of the world, so there won't be any outside factors in this campaign. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that we've turned off South America. We could have enabled all these countries and things would have been the exact same. I'll also try not to forget about Canada, because they're actually in a pretty good position to take out some of the northern states. So obviously Texas, Florida, and New York are gonna be some of the key states to watch out for, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone in the middle does pretty good as well. Oh, and finally, best fascist state name has to go to Empire of the Phoenix. Holy shit, this must be the most notability you guys have ever had. So we're probably gonna see a bunch of wars break out here, basically at any month now. In terms of my own pick, I think there's gonna be one very OP state that everyone forgets about. And obviously, it's gotta be Hawaii. Just one really bad volcanic eruption could ruin this entire planet. They're basically a nuclear power. Oh yeah, and speaking of nukes, let's not forget about Guam here. Our first war is between New York and Connecticut. Fascinating. Oh, okay, but Pennsylvania getting involved is a little bit more interesting. The Empire of New England now wants to get involved with the gangbang of Connecticut. Oh wait, no, that shouldn't be considered a gangbang. Not compared to what is about to happen to Maryland. Damn, guys, that's just messed up. I don't even know what to say about this. North Carolina versus Virginia. Apparently, you guys don't even like each other. I just learned that. Oh boy, now Ohio versus Pennsylvania, but there's obviously outside factors. Shit is getting real. Tennessee versus Kentucky, and Michigan versus the Buckeye Imperium. Geez, all the rivalries are going at it. New England now versus New York. All right, so there's a shit ton of wars going on. I don't even know if I'm gonna talk about all of them because it's kind of hard to keep up. As a person from the West Coast though, this whole area is just confusing as shit to me. I really wish I could make fun of you guys more, but I don't know anything about you. Just to be honest, I'm sorry. Oh, we have our first faction. Missouri's joined the Confederation. Oh my god, apparently I'm stupid. I didn't realize all of these were formed. Arkansas, did you just form a traditionally communist faction name? Usually this is used for communist countries, right? Oh man, this is a huge mess. And now we have our first peace treaty. Oh, that's not a surprise. Yeah, Maryland was puppeted. Arkansas was also dismembered and puppeted. Which state will come out on top here, though? I'm surprised that Florida and Texas haven't really got involved much. Oh no, Michigan was just annexed. Little does Wisconsin know that's about to backfire. Oh, and if that isn't your downfall, Ontario is now coming after you. Iowa was just annexed, and most of these other states are probably thinking, what's Iowa? It looks like the Deep South has for some reason allied to the eastern Canadian provinces. Oh, that's not true. They actually just have the same color, so it looks like they're on a team together. I was gonna say Canada has no idea who they just became friends with. Oh, I guess I was totally wrong. Kansas was still completely useless. I'm sorry, guys. I tried. Oh, damn, here's a big one. Vermont and New York were just destroyed. Treaty of Detroit. Oh my god, it did actually happen. The Hoosiers, Kentucky, and Ohio were puppeted and annexed. Now there's the big one. Since New York just fell, Texas is gotta be one of the three major players. I love how the West looks the exact same. No conflicts, even though they're all fascist. Florida, Georgia, and Alabama are trying their best to just hold off the invading neighbors, and now Pennsylvania is moving in for the kill of Illinois. These guys are definitely starting to become pretty powerful so far. Huge loss for the South. Mississippi, Missouri, and Louisiana were all annexed. While New England, after just taking out New York, is going after Quebec. Holy shit, and that is a massive war too. That is gonna be an interesting one. So I know things seem pretty chaotic right now, but it's about to slow down. We've got two big wars basically happening. There's the war for the South taking place mainly between Texas and Florida, and then the American Northeast, which is trying to destroy Canada. Jesus, what else is new? Can you guys do something? Has California become the new South America? Oh man, this is what I deserve. I've been making fun of Latin America for years. This is karma. Treaty of Quebec. Holy shit. New England and Pennsylvania just became the superpowers, and apparently these two states are trying to fucking blind us. These are disgusting, you guys. I wasn't expecting this much border gore. I do like this Canadian province though, the Northern Empire. Like, it's just pretty straightforward. With this city name as well, Yellowknife? Really? There we go, finally. Oregon going after Washington. It's not a very big war, but I'll take it. It's a start. And holy crap, the South is just getting crushed right now. Two separate factions just joined in, and yeah, they're getting obliterated. That is one scary invasion. It has all taken place within days. Oh god, not this word again. Birmingham. That's how you say it in America, okay, Brits? I don't know why you guys gotta make everything all confusing like that. I swear I'll never be able to say this name. And I guess that's just what we're doing in this video. Making the most disgusting borders imaginable. Washington also fell to Oregon, so the West is somewhat unified here. New England and Pennsylvania are continuing their reign of terror, this time going after Maine and whatever this is. Nova Scotia? Is Nova Scotia? Oh, the Brunswickian Empire. Ah, yes. How could I have forgotten that? All right, well, that didn't take long. Treaty of Northern. Basically, they're all dead. And we now have one of the biggest wars so far in this video. The West Coast is taking on, like, Middle America or something. Colorado just spread their love of weed down to New Mexico. It's way better than meth, trust me, guys. And if I was Utah, I would just embrace my Vegas overlord. Utah, of all places, could really use a lot more gambling and a lot more hookers. New England just won't stop. They just want to kill all the Canadians in this world, I guess. Can't you just let them have their hockey and trailer park boys? Wow, this is clearly some alternative reality. Utah and Idaho are invading California. Does it have to do with our multiple genders? North Carolina and Arkansas were just annexed. I didn't even realize. I thought they were already dead, actually. And this is currently what North America's biggest war looks like. Oklahoma and I think Virginia joined in on the fun. Yep, and Nebraska is getting destroyed from all sides. Now that's how you know you done goofed. Alaska declared war on kind of the northern Canadian provinces. Sarah Palin's about to whoop that ass. My Golden Empire is still holding strong, kind of. They revived Nevada. Wow, and the Confederation, at least like of Middle America, is starting to fall apart. I think once Texas and their faction got involved, they were done for. Now, how will New England and Pennsylvania respond to all of this shit happening? And California, like the annoying bastards that we are, just won't die. They're so close, but they just can't get it. Wait a second. I mean, let's disregard that Oklahoma just became the most powerful state in North America. I changed my mind. Fuck you, Arizona. Oklahoman is by far the best name in this game. And right as that war was finished, we have Texas going after Virginia. This might possibly unify the Deep South, which is a little bit too bad because Virginia had such a good game, and they're about to fall a little bit short. I do want to mention that New England and Pennsylvania are still at war with Canada, but I don't know what's going on. It's like they're not even trying anymore. They have more than enough manpower, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, well, that was nice of whoever to keep Oregon alive. They've formed their own faction, and they have only one state. I also like how most of these states have expanded severely, except for North Dakota. North Dakota is sitting here right in the middle, looking the exact same. As long as they can put oil pipelines through Native American territory, it's all good. So the Virginia Peace Treaty just occurred, and I guess they kept them around. They are now a Reich protectorate. Oh man, Texans, it's time to whip your dick out. You're finally invading California. I know it must have been a wet dream of yours for a very long time. Well, now you can somewhat live it out. So this is currently what the faction map modes look like. Everything is the Confederation. Very unique of you guys. For some reason, New England and Pennsylvania just totally stalled out. Treaty of Nevada, which, wow, okay, maybe I was wrong, Texans. Maybe don't take out your dick just yet. It was only Oklahoma and Phoenix that made the most gains, surprisingly. And it looks like the southern half of the US states are going to win this video because, yeah, Canada has no chance. What's interesting though, what I just found is New England has a non-aggression pact with the most scariest faction to the south of them, which ultimately horribly backfired because now these guys have no chance. And here's the peace treaty. We've got Texas and New England gaining a little bit out of the two middle Canadian provinces. Oh god, and of course they're now attacking Pennsylvania. New England's not even getting involved though, somehow. They're just gonna let their friend die. Or they're gonna die to North Dakota. And here's the final look at these just absolutely hideous borders. I really don't know what I expected. Empire Phoenix somehow stayed in power, as well as we have the Southern Cascade in Oregon and Lone Star having Washington here. Pennsylvania didn't last long, and the Lone Star Empire took most of that territory. I was shitting on North Dakota, but somehow they're about to take out New England. New England, who took out New York and all of Eastern Canada. This was clearly a very weird game. But remember, New England couldn't even take out this Canadian province, so something was going on. I just don't know what it was. Alaska's still chilling here. They actually grabbed a province or two from one of the Canadian wars. But somehow, miraculously, Oklahoman won this game. I mean, here's the thing. They got a bunch of support from the Lone Star Empire, so I wouldn't discredit the Texans at all. And in terms of the faction map mode, things look a little bit better. Less border gory, but pretty disgusting still. But you guys just wait, because my pick is about to launch their nuclear strategy. North America's done, man. So as I said, if we can get 6,500 likes for this video, we will return with all communist states, except I'll include the whole world, and I was also thinking of maybe doing a random ideology as well. So Papa Stalin shouldn't be jizzing in his pants if he looks at North America. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And as always, big thanks to Stefan M, Neo, Elfie C, Johan S, and Furry Cruz for being my crack papas. If you want to help support me, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description down below. Thank you for helping your crack boy.